The Usborne World of the Unknown Ghosts. And this is upside down for me. I'm still not a very good cinematographer. I'm making this up as I go. So, I'll try to figure it out as I go. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to say. I was going to say I'll try my best to be able to read this stuff without too much fuss. Okay, so this book has a new cover design. Its contents remain the same. The same as what, you may ask? Well, the same as the exact same book that was published in 1977. This is the 1990 version, and the 1990 version is the one I got from the Scholastic Book Fair when I was like 7 years old. And I have had it ever since. Here it is. I just recently got this returned to me. It's been in Canada for a long time. And except for looking at the copyright information, I have not looked at this book since I was like 10 years old. And I used to love this book. I used to look through it all the time because I really wanted to be a ghost hunter. I loved Ghostbusters, but my vision of what that would be in real life was closer to what you see on TLC and that ghost hunter nonsense today. I don't believe in ghosts anymore, but when I was a kid that seemed very attractive. Anyway, I don't know why I keep flipping this over. It's like there are no more secrets. Let's just look inside. Okay, on the cover you have a ghost in manacles, very Dickensian, right? This is Jacob Marley, kinda. And also, when you think of ghosts, you immediately think of Native American shaman with bat wings, right? Yeah. An American Indian legend tells of the flying head of a phantom warrior. I was wrong, this is a warrior, which had the wings of a bat and the claws of an eagle. Phantom carriage. Ghost ship, the Flying Dutchman. Cemetery scene in front of a castle. It's very pretty. Hope you're able to see all this. I don't know, my positioning might not be that good. Maybe I actually can't see what you're seeing from. Okay, I kind of see. All right, I think everything's in view here. What is a ghost? Well, obviously, this guy. Types of ghosts. Haunting ghosts. Ghosts of the living. That's pretty weird. Purposeful ghosts. I guess like Jacob Marley. Duties of a ghost. So you can't just be a ghost and like live in your parents' basement. There are duties that come along with being a ghost, like wearing these rocking sheets. Many legends tell of ghosts that appear because they have special tasks to carry out. Some ghosts return to avenge a murder and to expose the guilty villain, like Patrick Swayze in Ghost. Sometimes they come back to make pottery as well. Actually, I think he makes pottery before he dies in that movie, so ignore that last thing I said. Other ghosts have to set right an injustice from which someone is still suffering. Ghosts also come back to put right any wrongs they may have committed. Guilty ghosts. Sometimes ghosts appear to reveal the hiding place in which they hoarded money or treasure. So pirate ghosts. The only ghosts that are showing you hidden treasure are pirates. Let's get real. Poltergeists, you see, they break things. This is some Dollar Tree stuff anyway. Ghosts of long ago. So here we see, this looks like Pompeii, is it? No. Greece. Okay. I don't know. The first record of a ghost comes from the Epic of Gilgamesh. Wow. That's way back there. Egyptian ghosts. Roman ghosts. Chinese ghosts. Spotting a ghost. So, you can't just show up with your camcorder and your whatever it is that records electromagnetism. You can't just show up with that. You need tips. A ghost often wears strange or old-fashioned clothes, right? That's why you can play a little game, goth or ghost. You go out. A ghost almost never speaks. Again, same game. A ghost may vanish into thin air. And a ghost... Oh, I'm sorry about the passing traffic noises. It's not normally that loud. A ghost may suddenly materialize in a locked room. There's something written back here. What is that? In Shakespeare's play, the phantom is described as being Julius Caesar. Okay. That must be a footnote. There are footnotes in this. It's interesting. Outwitting a Ria's ghost. Interesting. Rias are big flightless birds. Okay. Keeping lemurs at bay? Lemurs? What the hell is going on in this book? Nailing down the Afrit. Okay, that's... yeah, Arabic ghosts. Actually, Afrits are demons, not ghosts. Befriending the ghost. Okay, so these are strange customs. Okay, I should probably read the main header first. I'm just so excited to get right into it, and the artwork is cool. Flogging the graveyard ghost. That's just kinky. That's cool. What is that? Churchyard. Churchyards were traditionally in the shape of a cross. Or is that the actual church itself? Anyway, whatever. The Hindenburg. Hangman's ghost. Oh, where ghosts gather. This is where you're likely to see them. Graveyards. Disaster sites. More graveyards. Execution sites. Battlefields. Phantoms of the Sea. Oh, I love scary sea stories. But I'm still going to turn the page. Oh, look at this guy. Unlikely ghosts. So this is the Phantom Hound. Interesting. The Talking Mongoose. Okay. What is the Phantom Hound? For centuries, huge phantom dogs have cropped up in ghost legends. They are known all over northern Europe and in parts of North America. At night, demon dogs haunted lonely country roads, graveyards, and old gallows sites. According to legend, anyone who was a phantom hound would soon be stricken with disaster or death. Wait, anyone who saw. Yeah, oops. Anyone who saw a phantom hound, being a phantom hound, perfectly okay. Okay. The Haunted House. So there's one page of this book, and I'm sure we're coming up to it, that I remember fondly. It tells you how to do some trickery to make it look like there's a ghost somewhere, even if there isn't. That was like my favorite page, because I wanted to do the tricks. Anyway, the haunted house. So here is a haunted house, and it's filled with skeletons, skulls, pianos, and fires. Let's see what some of these blurbs have to say. So number 1, a ghostly figure glides from room to room, passing straight through solid walls. Wow. Let's see what 3 is. A skeleton is found walled up inside a hidden secret room. 4. I want to see what 4 is. The ghost of a member of the family materializes in front of its own suddenly blank portrait. Again, I'm reading this upside down, so and I think that was an awkward sentence anyway. Also, that never happens. That's stupid. Except maybe in, like, I think there was a Tailspin cartoon. Anyway. The village with a dozen ghosts. There's this mansion that had 13 ghosts. It's in a movie called 13 Ghosts with Tony Shalhoub. Okay. I'm not that interested in these 12 ghosts. I'm going to skip along. But apparently it's in a place called Pluckley. And Pluckley sounds very North American, but it could be British too. Well, whatever. Ghosts around the world. Bandit ghost. Slave ghost. Oh, it's uncomfortable. The glowing ghost. The gibbering ghost. Oh. Indians believe in ghosts called Bauta. They were hideous. Now, let's not be judgmental. They were hideous creatures with small red bodies and huge lion-like teeth and loincloths. The waterfall ghost, the eating ghost. That was probably just a dude then. Legless ghost. I remember this picture. Japanese ghosts were believed to be deformed as a punishment for evil deeds when alive. Ghost hunting. Here we go. I loved this page too when I was a kid. This tells you how to go about hunting ghosts. And remember, this was, published in 1977, long before programs like Ghost Hunters. Professional ghost hunting. So that was still a thing even back then. A psychic researcher was called in to investigate a house where 3 people had reported strange events which made them believe the house was haunted. And what'd he do? Setting up the equipment. First thing the researcher did was to question. Okay, that makes sense. The door and windows were sealed shut. Okay. A camera loaded with infrared film, which could take photographs in the dark. Okay. Photographs. Not pictures, photographs. Alright. Let's just skip over here and see what the equipment is. Thin black cotton thread. A thermometer. Alright, well. Animal investigators. Some animals are known to be more aware of ghosts than people are. Like cats, dogs, snakes, and ratatouille. Ghost stories explained. So basically showing how some things that people thought were hauntings were not. Like these giant spectral figures that people were seeing, specters of the broken, were actually just guys on mountains far away, mountain climbers, and the sun was casting their shadows against the fog. And there are others like that. I'm sure we've all heard them before. Clever fakes. Here we go. How you can get to faking. So, some tricks that were used by the mediums and spiritualists of the time. Yeah. Sense or nonsense? Who believes in ghosts? Two types of ghosts. Violent event. Right? Ghosts of the dead. I don't really know. Whatever. Yeah, this was the fake that I wanted to do. Look at that. This is crazy. So they got all this nonsense going on, and it projects this hologram of a ghost, and it irritates this Victorian gentleman. Doppelgangers. Noisy ghosts. Speaking to a ghost. In the 18th century, it was said that a ghost could be commanded to speak if it were addressed firmly. You gotta let them know your boss. That's crazy. Wow. It's at the end, huh? Soul. This is like a dictionary of ghosts. I see we're at a dictionary now. Again, I'm still not reading the heading first. I was wondering why a butterfly was in here. The back page. So we got an index. Here are some hints to help you investigate the strange world of ghosts and ghost lore. Never heard that word before, ghost lore. I guess probably when I read this book when I was a kid, but never since. They give you other recommended books to read. That's pretty neat. And then we're back to the back. if I had kids, I would be glad to share this with them, but, you know. Alright, one more thing. Let's see if I have evolved enough. Look at this. This is crazy. Click. Like. And that's actually a plus, but hang with me. Sub. You know what it's gonna be. Subscribe.